Welcome. Good morning to you. This is Dr. Holmschner at the Ozark Chiropractic Clinic coming to you today. A beautiful sunny day. It's pretty cool out this morning, so it's a nice change for summertime in Arkansas, but glad to be with you today. Today I want to talk about something that I haven't touched on in a while because it seems I've seen a spurt of people who've been involved in car crashes as new patients, and that's oftentimes an injury that is very overlooked. There's certain stigma in our country that people think if you're in a car wreck, all you want is just to get money out of somebody. And, obviously that can happen. I really truly believe that that's a small percentage of folks. I know we see all the lawyers' ads on TV and things. And, personally, it's smart to get representation if you need it at times. But let's just talk about car crashes and the serious injury that they are and that you should pay attention to them. Because according to the U.S. Department of Highway and Transportation, 50% of people who are in a car crash will be injured. So that's a lot. 50% of those people will have permanent injuries. So we're talking about a lot of folks who are going to suffer permanent injuries. And I know just through being in practice for 35 years and taking histories from patients who've been in car wrecks years ago, who never think about them and stuff, and they can point back to that time and place of having problems ever since then. And they didn't do anything about it. They didn't get money or anything. They ignored it. And they're having permanent problems now. And that's a perfect example about the people who have chronic problems. So when you're in a car wreck, don't overlook everything. Don't think it's just something I'm a little sore, it'll go away, because there's damage that occurs to those soft tissues, that spine, those ligaments, that leads to problems down the road. And that's the main thing we want to avoid. We want to try to get you back as whole, as healthy as you can be. You'll never be the same thing as you were initially because there's damage to those ligaments. Whenever ligaments are injured, they form scar tissue. The scar tissue is not as strong as the real thing that was there initially. So it's going to be more prone to having problems. That's why it's important that we do the adjustment. It helps with scar tissue formation to make it a better quality. The therapies we use. We're having our laser now, which is also very important with helping the scar tissue formation. So that's been a really big plus that we're using in care too. So these things are all important in taking care of yourself. Things. Don't overlook it. Don't think that, oh, we're just out to scam people getting money. That's not the case. These injuries are serious. The most common things we see from car crash are obviously going to be neck pain, things like headaches, dizziness, memory, concentration problems. Shoulder injuries are very common. Back injuries are very common. It's just not the neck that happens in that whiplash. And when we talk about a whiplash again, just reviewing, this is looking at sideways from the spine here, the front of the neck, the back of the neck. So when you're hit from behind, for example, what happens first is the neck is snipped back and then forward again. And when that happens, this is where the damage occurs to the ligaments that are in between each of the vertebrae. There's ligaments running up and down the front, in between, to the sides, and that's what holds the spine together. And that's those ligaments that become damaged. That's what we look for on x-rays to see changes that occur there that, let's let that go there, that show us, indicate that there's injury to that area. So I want you to always take a look at yourself. If you've been in a car crash, get yourself checked out. See how it goes, because it's not unusual to have symptoms that can pop up days to weeks later on even also, and things can progress. So just because you didn't go to the emergency room right away after the wreck doesn't mean you're injured or you're not injured, okay? So always listen to your body. Don't listen to what people are telling you, oh, you're fine, that kind of thing. You listen to what your body and what it tells you, because you're going to know the best there. And get yourself checked. New injuries, I always suggest using ice on those areas, 20 minutes on, off for an hour to help get swelling and the inflammation down, get the pain doing, get the healing started out. And then we'll do a good thorough exam to make sure that things are all right. If there's any indication, any problems going on, we'll document it. It's there for future reference if you need it. And I'm not one of these people who says go get a lawyer. I'm always like, hey, if the insurance company is going to work with you and talk with you, if you don't want to get a lawyer, that's fine by me. And things. But if you got one, that's your choice. And things. It doesn't make or break a thing for me at all, one way or the other. But I just want you to think about that. So remember, we got school starting up here soon, so hopefully things will get going for the kids and we can get back to some normal semblance in society. If you have questions, always call us at 667-5053. Check out our website, ozarkchiropractic.com. Like us on Facebook, share that page. Until next time, I want to thank you all. You guys have a great day. Bye.